I hope Prince is on hand tonight from the heavens, because they're going to be partying like it's 1999 here at Trooper Stadium, the first time that they've hosted a playoff game. There's an old saying that goes, if you look at a stat sheet, it'll tell you all you need to know about a football game, but whoever made up that saying wasn't talking about the 85th Hyundai Sun Bowl. Yeah, it's officially a party. Wyoming has arrived in the 915, and like your boy right here, they are ready to show off those moves. Andy, you really saw the strides that Rodney Terry's Miners have made in just about 3 weeks. Of course, 3 weeks ago up in Las Cruces, they lost to this same New Mexico State team by 27 points, just a 4-point difference tonight.
This one went to overtime, and then in the extra frame, Kyrie, who you know dribble like this.
So let's go. Let's do it.
Yeah, this is live TV.
Hopefully Stanford and Pitt do a little bit better at the Sun Bowl tomorrow.
If he does get traded, though, I mean, what direction would you kind of like to see as a guy entering his final year of a contract? What direction would you guys like to see the Spurs go?
I mean, there's no playbook for what Franklin is going through right now. The Cougars' hearts are heavy this week after senior standout James McLean Green was involved in a serious car crash Saturday night. This is their best season in almost a decade. They haven't made the playoffs since 2009. They haven't won a game in the playoffs since 2007.
And then in the 8th, the bases loaded for Rafi Lopez. You make me feel like a dangerous woman. A grand slam Oppo Taco. They keep rolling.
This is one of the best rivalries, I think, in all of college football. 96 meeting. A lot of pageantry goes into this one.
The Highlanders will take that L with them on the way out of the Don Haskins Center. Meanwhile, the Miners will get ready to face Norfolk State in their first game of the Sun Bowl Invitational later this week. Diego Alvarez up top to Duran for the alley-oop. Cathedral takes the lead, and then, oh my gosh, your ankle, sir. Are you okay? The first song that UTEP heard when it trotted out for the first practice of 2018, that would be Can't Tell Me Nothing by Kanye West. And if there's a better theme song for a team trying to rebound from an 0-12 mark in 2017, I'm not really sure what that would be.
Of course.
I took like 4 shots last night. Yep, there it is.
Oh!
Right there, right there.
I know you're wearing a speed spot. It gotta be glass.
Pressure's on.
It's gotta be
you
bigger.
can make it. It's fine.
Ah.
Head out to a Chihuahuas game, and you'll always find Bill and Cecilia Sanders there waiting for you.
Yeah.
I would say they are the #1 fans of the Chihuahuas.
Like the Franklin Mountains overlooking the borderland, the Sanders are omnipresent at the ballpark.
We've attended all the games for 4 years. We're going on our 5th year right now.
Get a base hit now.
The native El Pasoans have season tickets right next to the Dogs' dugout, cultivating a unique relationship with the team.
I go give Cecilia a hug and shake their hands, and they just wish me good luck.
Enjoy the game.
They always say, let's go, Diego. Do it again. If I did something like, do it again, let's go. They're always pushing for us.
Get him, Dusty.
Both former coaches, the Sanders have a certain appreciation for the players.
Everyone that we meet, we respect them, and they know that. And therefore, I feel that they respect us as well.
They stand by the dugout before every game to greet their adopted family.
When they come out before the game, they recognize you, and they know that you're rooting for them. And it's very important to them.
They know that we're behind them in every way.
And they've developed a bit of a cult following at the games, especially with the Chihuahuas.
Bill and Cecilia are really special that they kind of have, like, almost everybody that comes to the games knows that they're at the game all the time.
Good job, Dusty.
They've been there since the beginning. For the Dogs that have moved on, for the ones that have come back, and everyone in between.
All of them to us are special, and we try to treat them that way.
We miss them, you know, because, of course, we've established a rapport with them, and we'll miss them, but there's always somebody else that fills their place.
And now, KTSM 9 Sports with Colin Deaver. Sponsored by Glasheen Bias and Enderman Injury Lawyers.
UTEP dropped its Conference USA opener on the road Thursday night at UTSA, but the Miners didn't have to wait long for retribution. Tonight, just 48 hours later, the Roadrunners ventured into the Don Haskins Center, and the Miners were out there looking for revenge like it was summer 16. No Jordan Lathan tonight for the second straight game with the injured hamstring, but early on, Kobe McGee picking up the slack, knocks down the triple right there. He had 10 points in the ball game, and then Evan Gilliard pull up to the scene with my ceiling missing, hits the 3 that forced a UTSA timeout, and then later Gilliard
to the rim. Miners up 7 at halftime. He had 18 points. Second half, though, here comes UTSA. Javon Jackson, step back triple, buckets, and the foul. He had 24 points. UTSA back in front. Then Nick Allen underneath with the lefty finish. They're up by 7 points, but the Miners battling back again. FEODG, the baseline jumper. UTEP got as close as 2 points, but they couldn't get over that hump. Keaton Wallace, the tough finish right there. UTSA would eke out the 67-63 win. UTEP falls to 0-2 in Conference USA play.
We had a chance early in the second half there to extend the league ourselves, and we squandered some opportunities away in that regards. But I give my guys credit for fighting back and continue to try to battle and learn what it takes to try to win at this level and in this time of year.
Miners are back in action Thursday as they will host North Texas, who is the Conference USA favorite. Meanwhile, UTEP women open conference play on the road today. They also played UTSA. They were down 9 points after one quarter, but in the second, Alexa Hoy drills the three-pointer. The game was tied at halftime, and then in the third quarter, the Miners start to take control. Hoy, the circus shots. We'll have to take another look at this one. The Euro step lefty finish and the foul. She had a career high 22 points in this one, and then in the fourth quarter, they pull away. Jordan Alexander, 3 of her 18 to give UTEP the 7-point lead. The Miners rally for that important 73-60 victory. They are at North Texas next Thursday. In January 2017, the Dallas Cowboys playoff run ended prematurely as America's team lost at home to the Green Bay Packers in the divisional round. 2 years later, Dak Prescott, Zeke Elliott, and the boys were out to make amends tonight as they hosted the Seahawks in the NFC Wild Card playoffs. Now, Dallas also looking for just its third postseason victory since 1996. I was 5 years old. Second quarter, Dak Prescott loads up, finds Michael Gallup in coverage, makes the great catch. Dallas up 10-6 at halftime, but third quarter, Russell Wilson, he's married to Sierra for plays like this. Luckiest man in the world, puts Seattle up 14-10 after 3 quarters. Fourth quarter, though, Dallas would take over. Zeke Elliott on the 1-yard plunge. Cowboys up 17-14 right there, and then about 2 minutes to go. It'll be Dak Prescott this time on the quarterback keeper. That was a big score because Seattle got another one late, but Dallas would finish strong for the 24-22 win. They are on to the divisional round next week. That's it for sports. We will be right back after the break.